What is life trying to teach you right now? Stay tuned to find out. Hey dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading is a pick a card on what life is trying to teach you right now. We have 3 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I'll give you all some time to meditate on your pile selections. Okay, my dreamy dreamers. So again, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I love you all so much and I'll see you in your readings. Bye. Hi, pile number 1s. Welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this beautiful Sodalite crystal heart as your crystal selection alongside card number 43, Bright Star Vega, which is the fallen eagle with dynamism. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is trying to teach you self-love, self-trust, right? And to be dynamic and bold in all of your actions, right? Take bold, big steps, take bold, big leaps, right? And trust yourself while you're doing that, okay? 4 and 3 numerologically speaking adds up to 7. So, you know, you're divinely guided and you have divine gifts that I feel like Spirit really wants you to take seriously in this lifetime. And then we have the eagle here representing, you know, leadership qualities, leadership capabilities, and to trust in your intuitive nudges or hits in taking big, bold leaps of faith, okay? So we're going to put your crystal in your card here and let's get into more information about what Spirit is teaching you right now. What is life trying to teach our pile number 1s right now, Spirit? What is life trying to teach pile number 1s? Let me cleanse this deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our pile number 1s, for giving them clear, concise, accurate messages about what life is trying to teach them right now, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages about what life is trying to teach them right now. So let's see. So we have lightning, okay? Leucosis with lightning, and then we have a snake wrapped around an egg with a pearl at the end of its tail. Protection, right? I feel like you're trying to protect something from cracking, from opening, from being premature or something like that. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. What is life trying to teach our pile number 1s right now? What is life trying to teach our pile number 1s right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, and then we have winter. We have Lux Bromelis with winter. And it's interesting because, are we in the Northern Hemisphere? I think so. In North America right now, where I'm located, we're in winter. So I feel like Spirit is really trying to protect you and hold you tight right now. I feel like you're the egg, pile number 1, and Spirit is the proverbial snake, right? And you might be holding on to something as well, right? Very tightly. And it might be causing cracks in something. So what is it that you can let go of this winter? Maybe life is trying to teach you not to hold on too tightly to things, maybe ideas, preconceived notions about yourself or others, because you could crack the whole shell. You could crack it and almost like ruin it, right? But I do want to read a little bit from the guidebook, y'all, about this leucosis with lightning. Okay, here we go. Perfectionism, facade, and hesitation. Yes. The stage of leucosis is a complex topic in alchemy. On one hand, it represents purification on the materials. On the other hand, it's a phase in which the alchemist may mistake the work as complete. On the surface, everything seems perfect, pristine, well thought through, and quite complete. In actuality, sheesh, I cannot talk today. In actuality, the alchemist has been tricked by their own facade of perfection. Their work has hardly begun. Righteousness and fear are the gray areas of leucosis. This card arrives to remind us to get our hands dirty. No one is separate from or above anyone else. Rather, every alchemist is a kid in the laboratory, tinkering away with the elements of their life. No more fretting over your next move, fearing how others will perceive you. It's time to crack open, become who you are. The world needs your true colors. Yeah. So basically what this is saying is, life is trying to teach you that, life has its inevitable ebbs and flows and nothing is perfect. And, maybe you have been falling into the perfectionism trap of like, the conditions have to be perfect or pristine. It has to be summer. It has to be spring before I make this move. But no, Spirit is saying, do it now. Do it before you're prepared, right? Because when we do it before we're prepared, we're just continuously learning and growing, because there is no right time, right? There is no right time. So with dynamism, you could be having this really big plan, this really big overarching plan for your life. And Spirit is telling you to get with it, even in the dead of winter, even if it's winter, even if, conditions don't seem ideal. If you do it now, you won't regret it, pile number ones, okay? So let's get some tarot and delve into more of what life is trying to teach you right now. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our pile number ones, for giving them clear, concise, accurate messages on what life is trying to teach them right now. What is life trying to teach our pile number ones right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number one, Spirit. What is life trying to teach them right now? We have card number 2 with the witch. So we have the high priestess. We have high priestess energy, which means you already intrinsically know what to do on the inside. You have the subconscious beliefs, right? Spirit or life could be really trying to teach you about honing into your intuition, right? Trusting in yourself with this Vega falling eagle dynamism, right? Trusting in yourself to make bold, brazen moves and knowing that's what should be done, okay? Tell us more about what life is trying to teach our pile number ones right now. And trusting in yourself and trusting in yourself and self-esteem with that sodalite goes hand in hand. Pile number ones. Tell us more, Spirit. What is life trying to teach our pile number ones right now? Okay. And we have the 3 of water in reverse. And I feel like this came in reverse very intentionally. So I'm going to trust that card, right? And with the 3 of water in reverse, I feel like, maybe not every day is going to feel like a celebration. Maybe not every day is going to feel abundant, but you have to know that abundance is it's assured. Do it because it's something that you feel needs to be done and not to reap an immediate reward, right? And for some of you all, this could have to do with friendships, alliances, or people in your life, right? That you might feel like, oh, I need their opinion to do something, or I need a third opinion or a second opinion, when in actuality, your higher self, your conscious and your subconscious is all you really need in order to make a sound decision for yourself right now, okay? This could be about a friendship. This could be about emotions around friends, or celebrating, or abundance, or the lack thereof, right? You could feel like you're in a state of a lack of abundance, or the abundance that you wish for yourself, right? But I think it's interesting because we have 2 witches here, right? Which are like mirrored image of themselves. And then we have 3 people in a field of daisies just picking flowers, right? In reverse. So maybe this could have something to do with friendships or going at it alone. Just you and your higher self right now. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones in regards to what is life trying to teach them right now. What is life trying to teach our pile number ones? So we have strength, okay? You have look, we go from 2 to 3 to 1. you have the strength, you have the inner strength and the inner resilience and the inner fortitude to get things done, right? And I think it's interesting too that we have the Ouroboros as a snake up here, and then we have the snake here. And I feel like spirit is trying to tell you that you are constantly in a state of growth. You are constantly in a state of maturation, and you are shedding an old skin, right? And this could be old friends or people in your life that just no longer resonate with you as well, right? And it could feel like winter, maybe not to you, but to the people around you, right? That could be going through certain things or facing certain things on their own. But ultimately, pile number ones, you have the strength, you have the inner resolve and the inner resilience to keep going forward on your mission, and you're building it simultaneously. And I think it's interesting because they both have like a full moon in the back of these cards, with the witch, the high priestess, and the strength card here. So I feel like this has a lot to do with your inner self, right? The intrinsic rewards, right? Going within, seeking guidance and wisdom from within yourself, because if not you, who? Who knows better? Who knows you better than you do? Okay, so we have the hang up with card number 12, okay, which is the hangman. So some of you all could be Leo. Some of you, I don't know what the witch is. We have 3 major arcanas already. And I think it's interesting because we have the 3 of water, which is the 3 of cups also. Before I delve into this hangman, I want to get one more card, one more tarot card. Tell us more, Spirit, about what life is trying to teach our pile number of ones right now. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, and we have the 10 of earth, baby. You're in it for the long haul. You might feel like you're on this tight rope of life, but you can handle it. You're not going to fall. Okay? Whatever hangups that you have, Spirit, life in general wants you to get over those things, because, you know, there is this quote by this black American historical figure. His name is Frederick Douglass, and he is quoted with saying, there is no progress without struggle, right? If you have not struggled a day in your life, if you have not faced some sort of adversity, right? And that doesn't have to be the craziest life, you know, anyone could have ever lived. No, but any type of adversity, you really wanting something and not knowing how to get it, right? You know, whatever, you name it, there can be no progress. So where is it that we can kind of like find this beautiful balance, right? This beautiful balance between struggle and making it, right? Between struggle and progress, right? Because once this person gets past this alligator on this tightrope, you look at these beautiful butterflies. They're forever changed. They have forever strengthened their inside. They know they can do hard things, right? So I feel like life is really trying to teach you, pile number ones, that you can do hard things and come out on the other side. Recognize, beautiful, have built a legacy, have built some type of beautiful foundation to where, you know, the best of the best have transcended and made it, okay? Especially with this 10 of earth. And I think it's interesting because we have 3 depictions of physical movement, right? So this could be in relation to actually moving your physical body, you know, having your heart, mind, and body, that beautiful trifecta, right? Being in perfect harmony. And I feel like you could be working on this simultaneously as well, because you know that to be true. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the 10 of fire, and you might still have a long way to go, but that's okay. You know, it might feel heavy or burdensome, or things might feel like, wow, you know, I've accomplished a lot and I'm almost there, but there's still a ways to go, but keep going. Spirit wants, I feel like just Spirit is just overall conditioning you for success, for the success in which you are asking for. Some of you all could be seeing 10-10 a lot too, which is a sign of claircognizance, right? Just knowing something without knowing why you know it, you just know it. Okay, so let's get some Oracle of the Seven Energies. We'll pull 2 cards to end your reading. Tell us more, Spirit. What is the main takeaway for our pile number 1s? Card number 38, endless possibilities. Your life is filled with endless possibilities, pile number 1, and Spirit is trying to teach you that through certain life lessons, right? We have card number 38, 3 and 8, that's 11, okay? A lot of you all could be seeing 1111, which is ushering in a portal, this portal of success and hard work and dedication to things that you say you want, right? Because you can attain it. You can obtain it. What is it that you want in this lifetime? You can have it, pile number 1s. What is the major takeaway from what life is teaching our pile number 1s right now, Spirit? We have card number 31 with Call of the Muse. What lights you up? What fuels you, right? What or who is your muse? Find something that continues to reinvigorate your why and why you do what you do, or why you want the things that you say you want, right? And everything will work out in and of themselves, pile number 1s, because I feel like you're building your self-esteem, or really what life is trying to teach you is the building of your self-esteem, so that you can truly foundationally know, just because I want it, I can have it, because I deserve it. There's a quote that says, we don't get the love we want, we get the love we think we deserve, right? So deservingness and self-esteem goes hand in hand, right? What do you think you deserve? What do you know you deserve, right? Some of us know we deserve certain things, and we won't settle until we get them, okay? So yeah, pile number 1s, that is all the time that I have for this beautiful reading. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers, and I really hope this reading resonated in any way, shape, or form. If it did, please give this reading a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who could best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be at in the description box down below. And if you all, because I know there's a lot of tarot and oracle readers who frequent this channel, if you all are interested in building a spiritually based business online, look no further. Go to my website and go book a call with me, because I can help you do that, okay? We're at 10,000 subscribers now on the Crazy Dreamer Network, and growing. So I want to show you guys how I monetize my YouTube channel in literally 6 weeks. I can show you that, okay? So if you're interested in that, my website will be in the description box down below. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 2s, welcome back to your reading. So you chose this beautiful piece of pyrite crystal alongside card number 13 with the constellation and the galaxy, excuse me, Andromeda with sacrifice. Woo! You know what I was getting, pile number 2s? If you got to pay the cost to be the boss, so to speak, especially with this pyrite here, because I'm getting the energy of abundance. I'm getting the energy of opulence. I'm getting the energy of prosperity, right? And so with card number 13, especially with 13 being that goddess energy, right? And 1 and 3, you add that together, that's 4. So that would signify stability as well, right? What is it that you can do or sacrifice, right? What toll are you willing to pay in order to, you know, garner this abundance, this prosperity, this, you know, luxurious lifestyle that you may be wanting to experience, right? Even if it's not a luxurious lifestyle, right? This could just be more abundance in your day-to-day life, more prosperity, right? More clients, more work, right? More, or even less work, and just more abundance in general, more money, because money comes to us vibrationally, right? Money could just come to us, especially nowadays. So What is it that you're looking, what is it that you can exchange, right? Maybe time, maybe knowledge, right? You might know something that people are wanting to know, and you can teach them, you know, for a price to get that type of abundance or money that you could be searching for right now. But I say luxury because her dress is so beautiful and luxurious, and it just looks very opulent to me, right? She looks kind of like a princess or something. And it's interesting that this galaxy is going over her because it reminds me of Saturn, right? So almost like what lessons, what hard lessons can you do? What extra work can you pick up, right? Especially with us being in the season of Capricorn. So let's delve more into this topic of what life is trying to teach our pile number twos right now. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. What is life trying to teach our pile number twos right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages. I'm going to pick this one. And then let's do this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what's at the bottom of this deck? We have summer. Astis with summer, okay? And then is this air or earth? This could be earth as well. We have this beautiful green lush tree with this like one singular, like what looks like an apple, okay? So maybe this has a lot to do with summer. This has a lot to do with heat. This has a lot to do with ripeness, right? That's what that could be about. But let's see. Oh, wow. So we have splendor, solace, sun, splendor alongside summer. So always, you know, summer and the sun go hand in hand, right? So this is about like, you know, what's funny? I was doing a personal reading and this card came out and I just kept getting the word glorious. Just look at how glorious this card looks. You have two birds riding into the sunset together. You have all these beautiful gems that kind of emanates the rainbow energy. And this card just represents glory, right? And so I go into the guidebook just to offer the client more, you know, details, and it literally says glorious. Like I had no idea. I had never, I don't think, picked or chose this card prior to that reading, and it was right in alignment to my intuition. And so I feel like life is trying to teach you how you can be glorious in the things that you want, right? How you can experience that sense of glory with hard work, effort, and dedication, right? And that's the whole thing about paying the toll and sacrifice, right? It doesn't literally mean, oh, I have to be the sacrificial lamb, or I have to, you know, do some type of nefarious acts in order to get the things that I want. No, I truly believe in the notion of there is no free lunch, right? So what are you willing to give up, even if that's time, even if that's your energy, even if that's money, right? In order to get what you want. Think about it like this. Even if we were operating still from a barter system, right? So maybe we don't give physical money, but we may give up one of our resources in order to obtain another person's resource that we want. That's still an exchange. It's still giving and receiving, right? To me, that's what sacrifice is. What are you willing to sacrifice in order to obtain this glory, right? This beautiful feeling inside. This could be comfort. Sometimes we might want a good healthy body, but sometimes our comfort would contradict that wanting in any given moment, right? So we're not going to sacrifice our comfort in that moment in order to go to the gym or to go outside to go take a long walk so we can feel our healthiest, right? So that's what that means. But what are you willing to sacrifice in order to obtain or to even maintain sun splendor, this glory, this beautiful energetic feeling from within, right? So our next card, we have Coverm Terra, Earth's Heart. Come on, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. And it's interesting because there's something very grounded in this reading, pile number twos. Okay, we are in Capricorn season, and I thought it's interesting because what did I say? Is that earth energy, or it could be air? I'm not sure. at this point in time. But with summer and this beautiful lush green tree that's coming out of the earth, and then we have this what looks like one singular apple on this tree, this seems to kind of coincide with that, the earth's heart, which I'm getting the earth's core, right? How are you tapping into the reservoirs of yourself? How are you tapping into the core of yourself, which is what? The heart, right? So this could be something, doing something from the heart, and just knowing that, you know, the byproducts of that will come, right? The apple is a byproduct of the tree growing, right? Or of a certain tree growing, right? And I remember reading in this guidebook about the sun's splendor is you can typically garner that glory through the act of giving, right? How can you give more of yourself, your time, your energy, right? How can you do that? And I feel like right now, life is teaching you that right now. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. We're going to pull some tarot. Tell us more. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s on what is life trying to teach them right now. Thank you. So let's see. We have the 5 of fire, which is the 5 of wands. So there could be some conflict here. You could be conflicted. There could be this internal or external conflict that you're having with yourself about some type of resolution, getting something done, wanting something a certain way, right? Sparring, duking it out. You could even be strategizing right now, because that's a sparring technique, right? You're sparring, you're play fighting, so to speak, with other people because you're trying to work out the best way of combat for yourself, right? We have the 8 of water, okay? This could be a conflict about leaving something behind, right? Leaving something that has already served its purpose or what is no longer working, right? Tell us more, Spirit. What is life trying to teach our pile number 2s right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. What is life trying to teach pile number 2s right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages. We have the 5 of water. Again, there's a lot of change in the air as well, is what I'm getting. Some of you all might be seeing 555 incessantly, or the number 55. I feel like, let's see. Let's paint the whole picture here. Tell us more, Spirit. 2 more cards, okay? We have the 7 of earth, which would be the 7 of pentacles. We have a lot of earth energy here. That's what I'm getting. Groundedness. You need to ground yourself right now in regards to the things you say you want. You might need to strategize or spar or practice or something like that. Or leave conflict. Leave some type of like conflict behind when it comes to the things that you're saying you want. One more card, Spirit. What is life trying to teach our pile number 2s right now? I'm getting do things from the heart. When you come from a gracious place and a heart-filled place, then the abundance will come. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, and then we have the Tower. Ooh, card number 16. Immense change. This is just a lot of change. And what did I say? We have the 5 of earth at the bottom of the deck. 5, 5, 5. We literally have the 5 of fire, the 5 of water, and the 5 of earth, pile number 2s. I'm getting also pile number 2s. You're headed into a very glorious time in your life where you will be leaving a lot of conflict, a lot of struggle, a lot of strife behind you, right? Some of you all could really resonate with card number 16, the Tower card right now. You could be born on the 16th of the month, of any given month, right? You could be, your personal number could be 7, right? But what I'm getting here, pile number 2s, is the worst is behind you. You have sacrificed a lot in this lifetime, as of lately, or as of just in general through the course of your life, and now you're about to enter into your full glory is what I'm getting. So life is trying to teach you it's only going to get better from here. And yes, there is a lot of changes happening around you. Yes, there has been a lot of adjustments that have had to be made, right? But you're going to the other side of that in your full glory, in your full steam, in your full empowerment, right? And abundance and prosperity as well. And so I feel like there has been a lot of mourning as well, mourning the past, mourning what you have left behind, mourning the internal and the external conflicts that have maybe came and went as well with the 5 of fire and the 8 of water. You're letting that go. You're leaving that behind, right? You're leaving behind dreariness and sadness too with the 5 of water. And what I'm really getting here is mourning. I'm just getting a huge sense of mourning here. You're leaving that behind in 2023 and you're coming into 2024 and beyond in full glory. In the heart center, in the heart space, what makes you truly happy? Pile number 2s. And you're going into your summer states. It's like you've left winter and you're going into your summer states in your full glory. I do want to get into the Earth's heart. I'm only going to read off a couple key words just because I've never pulled this card before, I don't think, and I really want you guys to know what this is about. Okay. Depth, pulse, buried treasure. I love that. Now I gotta read the whole thing. Sorry, y'all, but you're in for a treat. So it says, amidst our phenomenal scientific pursuits, we have yet to journey to the core of the earth. We can only suppose what is there. Such is the mystery of the Coverum tarot card. It is related to archetypal image of the cave and the 4th chakra located at the heart, of course. This card appears when there is something blossoming deep within that requires our attention, our tending to. It could be a new love, a way of serving others, or an offering to the planet and its resources. In alchemical text, Coverum tarot roughly translates to Earth is the true heart. The journey of discovery will take you through many layers, slowly revealing her gifts. This is proof of Earth's longing to provide, to teach. You've already felt the pulse of the Earth's heart. Now it's time to listen to, be a student of her wisdom. I love this, pile number 2. This is a very beautiful reckoning that you're about to experience. And this could come as soon as the summer if we're looking at a time frame, but this could come even sooner. I feel like you've invested a lot of time and energy into yourself, into your desires, into, your life, and a lot of what you want is changing. And I feel like maybe a lot of the foundations that were not built on a stable ground have had to come toppling down in order for you to be living in what is presumably your best life very soon, okay? But yes, you have had to go through certain things that were less than savory, less than comfortable, but because you have gone through them and have come on the other side victorious and stronger, the rest is up from here, okay? So let's pull. Oh, wow. These 2 cards came out. I didn't really set the intention, but I'm going to show you them anyway. So we have card number 42 with smoke and mirrors, and then we have card number 46 with the uncharted sea. So I have a feeling a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of illusions, a lot of things that you thought you have once wanted, right? You don't want anymore. I feel like, you're like, you know what? I experienced them. And to be honest, not everything that glitters is gold. It's almost like a pyrite, right? And I feel like you're going on the quest for truth, for love, for devotion, for the heart of the things that you want, right? Not just the illusion or the smoke and mirrors that are being presented to you, right? And we have card number 30 with shining through. Yeah, glory. This is giving another glorious type of look and a type of feel to this reading. So I feel like you're really about to enter into your your glory, your land of milk and honey, your glory land, your land of prosperity, so to speak, right? because you have cut through the muck, you've cut through the smoke and illusions, and you've grown tremendously because of that, pile number twos, okay? You're really getting into the heart of the matter. You're really wanting to bless, okay? And I feel like that is going to leave you blessed in return, whether that is your ultimate goal or not, right? So yeah, pile number twos, that is all the time that I have for you, my dreamy dreamers, for what life is trying to teach you right now. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in building a spiritually based business, because I know a lot of you are tarot readers and are oracle readers, and whether you do so just for the fun of it or as a spiritually based business, look no further. I monetized this YouTube channel in 6 weeks. 6 weeks, literally, like from having 0 subscribers to having a monetized YouTube channel. I can teach you how to do that if you book a consultation call with me, okay? My website is in the description box down below, and I would love to help you guys to to gain a beautiful community like I have here on the YouTube space and build your spiritually based business easier more than ever. So if you are interested in learning more, go to my website. It's in the description box down below, and book a consultation call with me, okay? I love you all so much, my pile number twos, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number threes, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this gorgeous selenite crystal heart as your crystal, along with card number 3, the constellation Gemini with rescue. So it's interesting, pile number threes, because you guys have a beautiful selenite heart alongside this Gemini rescue card, and we have 2 depictions of 2 men facing the opposite directions, but almost like sharing the same mind, right? With this little star or whatever this is, right? To know it's no coincidence that we have card number 3 here with pile number 3. So I feel like life is trying to teach you how to rescue yourself, right? How to rescue yourself through universal love, right? Because a selenite crystal oftentimes is about universal love, sending love, abundance, not just to yourself, but others, right? Being a conduit of universal love, being a conduit of love, respect, and harmony. And I feel like with Gemini, you could have 2 sides, right? You could see duality, but really, you know that what all connects us is one thing, one mind, one heart, you know? I do want to read a little bit more of this Gemini card just because I'm not that familiar with it, but let's see. It says rescue. You cannot save everyone. Very interesting, especially if they do not wish to be saved. Ask permission when giving advice. You have no right to control others. Act out of true compassion, not pity. Keep your own focus. Do not covet what others have. Real rescue in times of crisis is one of the highest deeds of humanity. So yeah, rescuing yourself, being your own best personal advocate, and like also asking permission when giving advice, not giving unsolicited advice, because sometimes, you know, you might feel like, oh, well, maybe a friend could, you know, use this or want it, but they don't, you know, when you do it, it's kind of counterintuitive because they might resent it, or they might not, you know, feel the same way you do about a certain topic or about, whatever it is that you're giving them advice on. So I completely 100% agree with that. And I feel like spirit really does want you to be in totality with your mind, heart, and spirit, and kind of learning how to be your own best friend, learning how to be your own rescuer. And when it comes to advice, guidance, and wisdom that you might have to share with others, ask them first, you know, because, you know, I've had to learn that too. Like, don't give unsolicited advice because, you know, it may not turn out how you think it's going to turn out. Okay, so let's see. Let's delve more into this topic on what life is trying to teach you right now, pile number threes. What is life trying to teach our pile number threes right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. So let's see. Feeling this one, and then I'm feeling this one. There we go. What's at the bottom of this deck? We have breathe. How can you exhale? How can you take a breather and kind of like gain some outer, like some perspective, right now? How can you exhale is what I'm getting. So let's see. We have ferrum with iron. And you know what I'm immediately getting? Mercury. But I'm also getting iron sharpens iron. And this looks like a number 3. It looks like a 7 and like a curve, which looks like a 3. But let's see. And we have sublimatio with sublimination. So I'm getting sublime energy, asking source for the answers instead of like always maybe seeking the answers for just alone or other people, right? Other people's opinion, really going deep within and asking source for the answers. So I think it's interesting because we have Gemini energy and then we have iron, which I think is like a part represents Mercury as well. And sublimination. Something about the sublime, something about, you know, this universal love here. That's what I'm getting with this sublimination as well. And this selenite. Let's see. Let's get into the guidebook. I like to learn with you guys as well. So let's see. I want to read a little bit. Iron. 131. Magnetism, reliability, and Mars. So it's not Mercury, it's Mars. Excuse me, guys. So it says, iron is a reliable metal that can withstand great pressure. Over the centuries, we have come to utilize this metal extensively, mixing it with carbon to create steel bridges, highways, and infrastructures that span across the globe. In alchemy, iron is associated with the planet Mars and shares its qualities of being strong, assertive, and potentially warlike. When the iron card appears, there is a call to rely on the reliable. What truly supports you? It says, what have you already built? Iron dwells at the center of the earth. So when all else feels lost, go inward, okay? There is a deep magnet there that pulls you towards what is steady and true. For the moment, put your words and weapons down. So it's actually the opposite of Mercury, which is interesting to me. Put your words and your weapons down and let yourself be held by the structure that is already in place. And it says, go deeper, read about the warrior Ogun, known as the god of iron in African mythology. Iron in our bloodstream. It says to ponder, iron in our bloodstream. What happens when we have a iron deficiency in our bloodstream? We feel weak. We feel cold. You know, we feel like we can't really do much or be warm, right? Anemia happens, I think. Don't quote me. I'm not a doctor. I just know my mom experiences this. Anemics have I think a big iron deficiency. If I'm not, I could be mistaken, guys. Please don't quote me on that. But from what I think I know. Okay, so this is very beautiful. So it says, watch for planetary pairings between all the metals and planet cards. Iron and Mars appearing in one reading and indicate a great conflict looms. So you don't have Mars, but yeah. So let's see, sublimination. elevation, rising, and flight. Okay. It says subliminatio is the great alchemical operation of air. Okay, this is giving Gemini energy for sure then. It occurs when there is enough heat to change a solid substance into a gas, causing it to rise up, up, and away. Therefore, when sublimation is present, there is an aspect of celebrated elevation, of ascending above and gaining a greater perspective. Birds in flight, mountain peaks, ladders, and balloons are all sublimatio. Images, as with all the operations, sublimatio has a shadow potential. Through ascension, there is a risk of separating from others, which this means, of sensing oneself higher or above. This risk is particularly great in spiritual traditions that offer a linear model of achievement. The divine alchemist rises humbly and supports the upliftment of others, always in touch with the cycle of humanity. Service is the natural balancing agent for sublimatio. It may be the next rung on your ladder. It says go deeper. Watch the final scene of The Red Balloon by Albert Lavoisier. And it says to ponder the magic of air travel. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so this means like you could be having ascension symptoms right now. You could be feeling very loving and kind and warm, right? I feel like iron, when we have enough iron in our diets or enough iron in our bloodstream, we're warm-blooded. We feel warm. We feel cozy. We feel, you know what I'm saying? Like we have enough capacity to love others and to give love, right? So this, I feel like life could be teaching you to kind of rise above the BS right now, pile number 3. Some of you all could be Gemini. Some of you all could be air signs. I feel like life is also trying to teach you not to be so cerebral or logical when it comes to certain things and really kind of do out of the heart space. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s on what is life trying to teach them right now. What is life trying to teach our pile number 3s? Okay, I'm going to take all of these. So let's see. We have the 10 of water. I love this. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. How is it that you can feel emotionally fulfilled right now? Do you need to call some friends? Do you need to call your best girlfriends or guy friends or whomever, people in your life, and go celebrate with them? Maybe siblings as well. Because I think I was getting Mercury because I was getting maybe siblings or sisterhood or brotherhood or something like that that would comfort us in our times of need. We have sovereignty of fire. So the sovereignty of fire is the King of Wands, okay? This could be a connection with someone. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. We have the 4 of water. This big blue moon in the background. We'll get to that in a minute. And then we have the 4 of air. I feel like Spirit is telling you to rest and retreat, right? Meditate on something, because the 4 of water, although it does have a bad rap of talking about apathy and kind of like feeling like maybe you're down in the dumps a little bit, but you know, maybe meditating on why it is that you feel the way you feel right now. One last card, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What is life trying to teach them right now? What is life trying to teach our pile number 1s right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. I'm getting it. You're not lazy because you rest. That's what I'm getting. A lot of you all are very much so go-getters. You do. And I feel like maybe you have grown up with the stigma of, oh, if you stop, or if you stop something, or if you don't work all the time, you're lazy. That's not what that means. And I say this because the 4 of air, but we'll get to that. So yeah, our last card is a curiosity of earth, which is a page of pentacles. This is starting something new. This is being a novice again when it comes to building something or planting that proverbial seed of what you want to, a new project you want to get into in this lifetime. We have at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be, this year or even in the next? Like, what is it that you want to do with your time? What is going to make you happy? What's going to give you that emotional fulfillment that you've been looking for, right? And with the sovereignty of fire, this is the King of Wands. So this could be a relationship, right? This could be someone who's, you know, very handsome or attractive coming into your life. And, you know, you just wanting to feel that, you wanting to feel good about just going after it and just like not caring, not really worried about who thinks what, or, you know, if this is the right partner for you, right? We have the 4 of water and the 4 of air. So with the 4 of water, I'm getting a lot of Cancerian energy here too. I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy and Cancerian energy here too, because we have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck and the 4 of water, which in tarot represents, the Chariot represents Cancer and the 4 of water represents Cancer. But I digress. With the 4, this talks about stability. You're looking for an overall form of stability is what I'm getting here, pile number 3s, but also you're really looking for what quenches your proverbial thirst, what makes you happy. I feel like life is trying to teach you, have you been too in your head about what makes you happy? Have you been overly logical about what makes you happy as opposed to what actually makes you feel good? Who actually makes you feel good, right? That's what I'm getting here. Is it your friends? Is it a particular partner, person, someone, you know, someone who's sexy, attractive, whatever? With the 4 of water, I feel like Spirit wants you to meditate on that, because I feel like this is really how you feel right now. You just don't know. You're twiddling your thumbs, trying to figure it out, trying to see, trying to make your next move your best move when it comes to uncovering that, right? Now with the 4 of air, this talks about rest. This talks about rest and relaxation. This talks about a prayerful rest and meditation too. Almost like taking yourself out of the equation for a little bit because you've been doing so much hard work and you're recuperating, right? Because you're trying to find that clarity about this question that you're posing. And life is really teaching you that right now. So life could be also bringing something new in, a project, an apprenticeship, something that could allow you to not be so in your head about this particular issue. Put that on the sideline, right? And do something else with your time. And then maybe once you're done with that project, that apprenticeship, something, then you could go back to that question and you'll have the answer, if that makes sense. So life is trying to teach you to keep moving forward without the sense of judgment or over analyzing or feeling like you have to rescue anyone other than yourself, right? Or even that you have to have all the answers right now. Okay, last messages for our pile number 3. Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 3s. The overall takeaway from this reading, Spirit, for our pile number 3s on what life is trying to teach them right now. What's the overall takeaway? Well, you guys seen that, right? So let's see. So the overall takeaway is card number 22 with tender embrace. I love that. That's so sweet. And then we have card number 36 with seeing beyond. I feel like you guys ultimately know the things that you want. Don't let society or other people dictate what you already see very clearly for yourself. You can't. This, to me, this means love. You want someone who you connect with on a deep soul level, that you could rise with together as well, that you get and that gets you, right? And it doesn't even have to mean that you guys have the same beliefs, that, you know, everything is so alike with one another. No. Who captivates your heart and your mind with tender embrace and seeing beyond? Who can you see beyond with? Who can you be sublime with, right? Both of these cards are purple. So I'm getting there's been a lot of like crown chakra energy here that, you know, you definitely know the answer to this question, but I feel like something is stopping you from really facing the truth, pile number 3s, but you know it. You know you can't rescue another person, so you're just going to have to let that go. But you also understand fundamentally that you just want someone, I don't know, whatever, who could hold you at night, who could embrace you tenderly, and you can embrace them, you know? Love is not this linear logical thing. Love is the opposite of logical a lot of the times, right? And I'm not talking about something that's detrimental to us. That's not love. A lot of things that you love or people that you love, you can't explain, you know? Like, it's ineffable. So I feel like you're learning what makes you overall happy in life, and you want to continue to encompass that and share that with people and have it shared with you as well. But there could be this soulmate connection that's coming in for you, pile number threes. And you feel it. Maybe you've even seen it. You felt it coming. You know, you see it in your third eye. You see it in the crown chakra of your mind. You know it's coming. People have told you it's coming, right? For some reason, pile number threes, I'm going to roll the astro dice for you guys to end your reading. Last messages to end our pile number threes reading. So we have Scorpio with the North Node and the 12th house. We got, okay, sublimation. This is also sublimation, excuse me. Sublimation with the 12th house. There's definitely this transcending, awakening, aha moment that you've had here. And we have Scorpio energy here as well, which I'm getting, there could be this, maybe the shedding of something old in order to understand something new, or going deep, right? Because something, I think this, maybe it was a different pile, but there was like this depth energy that came out as well. And we have the North Node with, maybe you have Scorpio as your North Node, pile number threes, or Pisces too, because we do have the 12th house. But to me, what the three of these dice mean is facing your true north, transcending the bullshit, right? Going towards a person, place, thing, situation that makes you ultimately fulfilled and comforted and loved and cherished, right? And sometimes that means going deep, deep in the recesses of our minds and our hearts, right? Like how deep Scorpios can be. They're never surface people. Even if it rubs people the wrong way, they are not surface people. They cannot be. It's not in their makeup. It's not in their DNA. I feel like you're just going really deep into the depths of you in order to find out this person, this place, this thing, this situation, this circumstance that will fulfill you ultimately, right? And it could be different things. But that's what life is trying to teach you right now, is that, you know, sometimes emotional needs being met won't make the most logical sense, but you have to do what makes you feel good, even if the logic isn't lining up, if that makes sense. Okay, so yes, pile number threes, I love you so much. What a beautiful reading. We went a little longer than I anticipated, but such a beautiful reading. I love you all so much. If you liked this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or whoever could benefit from these messages here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box down below. Also, my dreamy dreamer, I know there's a lot of tarot and oracle readers who frequent this channel. If you're looking to monetize your spiritually based business or your tarot oracle YouTube channel, look no further. Hit me up on my website. The link will be in the description box down below, and learn how you can monetize your spiritually based business or YouTube channel in 6 weeks. Okay, I monetize not 10,000 subscribers, but monetize my YouTube channel a little over a year ago in 6 weeks. Literally, I can even show you guys the proof. I will in another reading. But if you're interested in that, book a consultation call with me. My website again will be in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.